What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we are back at the Capsule to talk to you about two pretty old products and two very new products. So I figured, just in the interest of making sure that we give you the most accurate review of the new Reese's Thins and dark Reese's Thins, that we would have to calibrate our taste buds with the classic Reese's Cups and the Reese's Big Cup. Because let's face it, we've got thin, fat, and regular. We gotta figure out what the best is, because you want that Reese's Cup experience to be only the best. So we got lots of options here. We could have a lot more. I know that there's ones with pieces in it: white chocolate, regular dark chocolate, crunchy cookie, all this stuff. I get it. We could have made a review that lasted 1 hour. And we already might. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into the regular Reese's Cups. For those of you that are curious about the Thins, they are available at Walmart checkouts right now for $1.98 for one of these size, which is 3.1 ounces, which is enough to get you, let's see, like, I don't know, about 11 or 12, depending on the serving size of the Thins. I have not seen them in 2-packs like these. So these are the regular Reese's Cups. I'm sure that you guys know what they look like, so no need for a close-up. Ryan, there's your cup.
Should we stack all three up next to each other?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
We could definitely do that. Of course, they're already kind of melting, because that's what Reese's Cups do. If there is one negative thing to say about Reese's Cups, despite their delicious taste, is that they're just in a perpetual state of melting. I mean, literally. If they're not fresh out of the refrigerator, they're already melted. So they are not fresh out of the refrigerator, so they're melted. You know, right? So they're, man, the big cups are big. That's not a Thin next to that. That is a regular Reese's Cup. So,
Oh my God.
all right, so the Reese's Thin. Let's go ahead and get in here.
Individual wrap.
Individual wrap. So there is your comparator there. So the Thin is about half the size of the regular Reese's Cup. Maybe a little tiny bit bigger than half.
Okay.
The Big Cup is freaking huge. It is double the size of the regular Reese's Cup. And yeah, much bigger than the Thin. So there's your Thin. Here's your Big Cup.
Cool.
And then, of course, we'll have the dark chocolate as well. Dark chocolate's really going to throw a wrench into things here, because, you know, now we're not even comparing just the sizes, but also the chocolates. There is your dark chocolate Thin. I'll get this opened up here. All right, and the dark chocolate is a bit darker. All right, so I'm going to start with the regular Reese's Cup. Cheers. I mean, the one thing you gotta say is, it's the perfect balance of chocolate and peanut butter, and then you realize we're about to compare it to something that's bigger and smaller. Is that really necessary? I don't know. I'll go with the Big Cup next, because that was the second oldest product that we're reviewing. That is way too much peanut butter. Does anybody prefer the Big Cup? That is... wow. I'm so thirsty now. Oh my God.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's an ill-conceived product right there. That tastes like literally just grabbing a spoonful of peanut butter And like maybe you just ate something that had chocolate in it, maybe. I will go with the milk chocolate thins next. Totally different experience. You know, it's giving the chocolate a chance to kind of steal the show for a quick sec.
Yeah.
And it's really not bad. Not bad at all. Much better. I don't want to skip too much, but much better than a big cup, I'll tell you that. I'll try the dark chocolate here. Now that I like. That is really good.
Okay. I've stacked up a few.
Okay,
Right
go for it. So that way you can kind of see the inside of the peanut butter, as you can see here with the thins. You're really dealing with more chocolate than anything else.
oh God, it's yeah.
It's probably a little bit dark
Terrible.
down there, or tough to focus.
Yeah.
And then with the regular Reese's cup, it's really the perfect blend. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to think that needs any adaptations, but you know, clearly somebody at Hershey's does think that. The big cup is just stupid. I mean, it's a dumb idea. I don't think it's good. I think it's probably one of the worst Hershey products, quite frankly, the big cup. So I'm just going to skip to the capsule countdown instead of the gimmick grade and say that fourth place has got to go the big cup. It literally, all it does is make me thirsty. It doesn't, I mean, for me, I like peanut butter and I like chocolate, but I like both less in a big cup. So I'm giving it a 4 out of 10, I guess. I mean, it's not great. Brian, am I crazy here? You're in agreement. Okay, that's good. Third place, I'll give it to the milk chocolate thins. What do you think about that?
Sure.
It's cool it's different. You know, that's the one thing that it has going for it. It has all the same components. Yet it's totally different than a regular Reese's cup. Because you're really getting to experience the chocolate at the forefront. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's better than the regular Reese's cup. The regular Reese's cup still definitely dominates the milk chocolate thins. But the milk chocolate thins made a surprisingly good accounting for themselves. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Third place on today's capsule countdown.
Oh.
And now here's where it gets tough. See, I do love dark chocolate, and this definitely is a good showcase for the dark chocolate. But man, the balance of a regular Reese's cup is just great. You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give second place to the regular Reese's cup.
What? Oh my God.
I know that's probably not gonna be a real popular opinion, but it's great. It really is great. But I really love this dark chocolate one. I just love it. You disagree?
No.
It's pretty great. Okay, so regular Reese's cup I'll give second place. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10 because I'm tired of it always melting. That's the one negative thing I can say about Reese's cup. There's nothing else negative I have to say about it. And quite frankly, if it came right out of the fridge, might have won. But we're literally judging just based on right off the shelf. So 8.5 out of 10, second place on today's capsule countdown. Sorry, John. John loves his Reese's cups. But I gotta give first place to the new guy.
Then.
I know, dark chocolate thins. Who'd have freaking guessed?
Wow.
I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10. This is the kind of thing I could really see myself snacking on quite a bit. You know, I don't eat a ton of candy when the camera's not on, but when I do, I'm looking for something that's good, like a good dark chocolate kind of thing. And I think this is the sweet spot. It's, you know, good pricing point. good balance of the, I like to taste my dark chocolate, and peanut butter can be an overpowering flavor. So I think that really this would fare better than a regular size cup with the dark chocolate than it would be with the milk chocolate. Because as you saw, the milk chocolate cup outperformed the thin cup. So man, it's very, very good. If you are inclined to like dark chocolate at all, I would definitely recommend dropping the $1.98 at Walmart and picking these up. I gotta say, they won. It was an upset. Definitely an upset.
Ooh.
I know, exactly.
Bracket
busting Reese's upset.
Oh, we need to do a bracket.
We could have done a bracket.
Dang.
If only I knew that college basketball was being played. Then we would have done it. Next March, we'll figure out a bracket, something rather. But for now,
Smarch.
yeah, for now, the Capsule Countdown, first place got to go to those dark chocolate thins. Who'd have freaking guessed? I love it. And for the gimmick, look, a thinner version of Reese's Cups. Not a gimmick that's really rocking anybody's world, so I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. It's good to see something different, good to see something new, and it was an idea that, lended itself to some different taste experiences, and I think that that's kind of cool, but really other than that, the branding is pretty forgettable, and the idea of making a thinner version of something that already exists is not all that innovative. So 4 out of 10 on the gimmick grade. Actually, now that I'm really talking myself through, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10 on the gimmick. It's just not really a strong gimmick. It's just not. But taste-wise, definitely very strong. So go check out those dark chocolate Reese's Thins and let me know if I'm crazy or not. I'm pretty sure I'm not, but very, very, very good. So we had an upset. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the review, and until next time, of course, I will miss you until I see you. I'd say cheers, but I'm peanut butter cupped out.